Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. My name, of course, is Gangerworld. I play games. And once again, we'll be playing Marvel's Midnight Suns. That's right. Thank you again. I'd like to say you could be watching any video on YouTube right now, but watching mine, and for that, I am very grateful. In our last episode, the Hunter, Blade, and Captain Marvel stopped the schemes of Dr. Faustus. And now, let's see our objective. Today, our objective is to check the superlink. So, you know what? Let's get right to it, shall we? Which ones are new? This one seems new, so I haven't read this one. Let's read it. Ilyana Rasputin, heading to the grotto. Sorry for that terrible accent. I will not stop. Heading to the grotto. Does anyone want to play water volleyball? Robbie, no. Nico, hell no. Blade, never again. Ilyana, you're all such babies. Nico, you opened the portal, spiked the ball, and slammed it into the back of Robbie's head. Ilyana, uncompetitive babies. Yeah, sounds like Ilyana. I think there's a. What are we supposed to? Oh wait, I see it on the top right. How am I supposed to get there? R2. Messages from Nico. Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how the spark works, Blade and Captain Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff, especially Faustus. And then they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. I guess we only have one choice. Thank you, Nico, but I am tired. Yep, I'm gonna go on a wild guess. I was gonna go on a wild guess and say that was Nico. Guess she's
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll wait. Yeah, I should save that one for Hydra.
Guess she doesn't like to take no for an answer. Fine.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes.
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask Blade or Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little?
Hunter, you fool. You fell for it. You fell for puppy dogness. We can upgrade the room with stuff. Ooh. So this all costs gloss. What we want though is we want to have a nice bed for Charlie. So let's spend on that one right away. Then I guess that a writing desk is important. This is gonna take up all of our glass, but I mean honestly, what are we doing? There'll be glass, and it's not that important to change hair and stuff yet. I mean that's that. Nothing else we could afford. Cut the mic out too early. So now we've got a bed for Charlie, and we got a writing desk. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So I think the game wants us to join a hangout. So it's well,
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start
course
you
she
out
doesn't.
with one of my favorites.
She doesn't know what a movie is. Okay, let's join a hangout. Watching a movie, friendship gains XP. All right. So this is all part of the base management part of the game.
I know this entire situation.
Making friends,
suck
blah
for you.
blah.
Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Yeah, she's describing the events of the Runaways, which all starred a bunch of very young, well, young teenagers. Young teenagers finding out that their parents are actually supervillains.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
Yeah, I thought Runaways was a pretty cool book, at least the first volume, until they did what they did with Alex. That really hurt. That hurt so bad that I couldn't continue to read those series. So, and from what I understand, the series kind of fell off anyway.
Lilith gave birth to me, but Caretaker was my true mother.
Right, so your adoptive mom raised you to kill your birth mom.
Well, when you put it like that.
You'll fit in perfectly.
Oh.
Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my
Decades.
solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So,
Like a century.
first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a
Maybe
metaphor.
decades.
Can we do it again?
Sure we can. So, 8 friendship gained. We got a new Abbey outfit, probably for Nico. And tank top head games epic Abbey outfit, probably for the, I think for the
what
hunter.
did you think
Not sure.
of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void.
Hunter changed her clothes again? She did.
I dreamt
Oh, wait.
Of
Yeah,
what?
she did. Did she?
of
I have to see if she's
everything.
still wearing jeans.
Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, I... Think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
So that was the writers trying to explain all the anachronisms the hunter runs into and how she responds to them. Doesn't always work though. Sometimes she's like, "What's a desk?" And I'm like, you should know what a desk is. Even when you were alive, back 300 years ago, they had desks. Hunter, come on. But at least they made the effort. Not a great effort, but okay. What's the Staff of the One?
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
So I don't know how that works. How they explain that working in gameplay, because like It's not like she can only use each card once.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
Huh? What? I don't... Oh, so she's saying that the cards she plays aren't Staff of the One spells. It's just basic magic. Oh, that might make sense. I'm gonna ask her more.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
That might make sense if that's what they're going
Can
for.
you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
She just said that she can't. Oh, God, Staff of the One is... It's a cool mechanic, but it's a little too cute and limiting. I don't know. Let's ask about the Runaways.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways?
I wonder if she'll talk about
Sure
Alex.
thing.
Because they were a thing. Before they did what they did to Alex.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out two very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods.
Not their
Second,
children, other
each
children.
of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
It is a good book. The first volume, anyway. As I keep saying. Who were the Runaways?
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
You don't talk about Alex. I'll talk about Alex. You guys screwed Alex. Alex was right.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters.
Oh,
Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it.
Oh, yeah.
After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in L.A.
Yeah, it was based
As
in LA.
for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
Chase and Alex were the only ones on the team that didn't have any special abilities or superpowers. And they were the only guys, too. I'm just going to stick a pin in all. I'm not going to stick a pin in that. I'm just going to put that out there. Anyway, it really is a good book, despite what I say about what they did to Alex.
I should get going.
For that, they can rot in hell.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I made her awkward. Talking about her past, her painful, painful past.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time.
You started it,
productively.
Nico.
It's a shame that Faustus got away, but I doubt he'll leave the city until his objectives are complete. There's still time for us to have a word with him.
Oh yeah, we'll have several words.
Looks like you're finding your way around.
Okay, she didn't change her
New
suit.
friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon.
Fancy.
Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Really, really that good?
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
Hence the name.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha.
Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
Dang.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
So it wasn't Agatha all along. That joke didn't make any sense. I'm sorry. This kind of seems like the same question. How are you doing with all this? Sounds a little less judgy.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that, but it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Huh. Did Wanda basically turn to Agatha and go, "No more Agatha"? If you know, you know. But, yeah. Oh, Wanda, you are a menace. So do I want to go light playthrough, dark playthrough, or do I want to try to thread the needle? I think I'll try to thread the needle where it can, and where it can't, I'll go light.
I do not envy you. That must have been a difficult decision.
I don't know how much I'll get
It's
my character,
job to make
but
tough calls.
we will see.
I'm not popular for it, I know. But strong leadership requires risking being unliked. Wanda, Agatha. It seems we have lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Balance. The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as hunter moves down either path. Nothing about going in the middle, so maybe I shouldn't go middle. Okay, I thought we're taking Hunter to bed, but I guess not. We're gonna do that thing to the right now. So let's oh, it's Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, I was gonna pet you. Where you going? Charlie. Oh, you're the one that's taking me. Okay, fine. Press L to sprint. Yeah, great. Let's go, Charlie. Where are you going? I'm not gonna sprint, Charlie, if you're not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna sprint. Pick some stuff up on the way. I don't know what they do quite yet, but you learn when you play RPGs. Pick stuff up. Pick everything up. That looks like Agatha and a young hunter in her hands. I was gonna say Charlie, but take a look. No, it's a cat. Definitely not a young hunter. The spooky ghost. Die ghost. Die ghost? Where's my weapon? I'll kill this ghost myself.
Agatha?
You always did have the most
Oh,
remarkable
it was Agatha all along. Second time I did that
Your
joke.
mother's.
You're welcome.
Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body.
Yeah, I heard it was burned
I
to
actually
ashes.
find it quite
Or not even
liberating.
ashes.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride.
A
Even though
1,000 years.
And
Jeez.
what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Blood Gate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst? We're only a bunch of witches dealing with demons and gods and 1,000-year lifespans and ghosts and... Did I say demons already? If I didn't, demons. What's the worst that can happen? Agatha, don't do that. Teleportation, using teleportation makes you... Alright, I'm at the spooky door. Touch the blood seal. Right or not? Really right or not? There's a lot of stuff going on in the Abbey. And it's not actually easy to see them. Gotta keep your eyes peeled. Anyway, let's touch. Touch the, I'm sure not evil, ruins.
This ominous-looking portal is known as
Ominous,
a blood
thanks.
gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Blood Gate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
How dare you?
You know I am.
Challenge accepted,
do.
of course.
But it's always polite to ask.
Yeah,
That
there's
is something.
something. It's another thing. Agatha said that the hunter is the first one to see her, to see Agatha. Like, no one else? Not even, like, Magic, Doctor Strange? Nobody else can see ghosts? Kind of weird. Alright, let's see what this does. I think this is like a challenge. Well, she already said it's a challenge. But I think it's specifically Trial of the Elder Gods, Oshtur. Open the way to locations barred. Recommended player level 1, current level player 2. So this is like a tutorial or easy, obviously an easy challenge. Let's do it.
Not
Exactly,
what you were
sure.
expecting, is it? There was a
Hey.
time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Oshtur.
Sarah? Caretaker was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The
Charlie's
old
ready for
gods
battle.
are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Alright, so defeat all enemies to complete the encounter.
As the goddess of balance and order, Oshtur was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
So it looks like they're all minions. Vast majority of them are targeting Charlie. 3 are targeting Hunter. So let's get rid of as many as we can. We'll start with a quick get rid of 2. Actually, that's only going to get rid of 1.
You were too
Sorry,
weak for this
I misplayed that. I thought it was a knockback. It's not. Let's see, apply 1 vulnerable. This is a knockback. Okay, so what we'll do is... Stop. Yeah, there we go. There were 2.
Your mother abandons you.
I don't know, I don't think they're actually with Lilith, a Hunter. We'll get our card play back by... Actually, no, we won't get it back. We'll just... we won't use the card play by using this. Actually, you know what? We can save by using some heroism here. This is a dark card, I believe, so I don't want to use that. What's this? On KO, draw a card. Like that.
Now that was something.
Well done, Charlie. I don't think we're going to use heal. Forceful knockback. It's our last card play. Okay, got an idea. I'm going to do this.
Feel my call.
Okay, so no more card plays. Let's get over heal. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. We might need to heal. What we are going to do is we got 4 heroism, so we're going to do 4 environmental attacks. This one. And this one. Okay, we got 2 more. And we got 2, just 2 more on the field. Alright, 1 round. Nicely done. Good job, Charlie. Done. Well, that was an easy one, so let's not get too excited.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished
But
this
you're talking to
try,
me.
but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
So what, we just pleased the weakest quote-unquote god? Darn right, it's 3 stars. Gotta get a photo with Charlie in here. Come on. How do we randomize? There we go. The first, the last... Man, I can't even read that. It's terrible. There we go. The Hunter. It's clobbering time. Sure. Yeah, sure, why not? We got 100 plus. Very nice. Well, let's do some exploring. Enter Oshtur's cavern. So basically this is part of what you'll be doing in between missions. You'll be running around the Abbey, uh, upgrading, making friends, upgrading, exploring the Abbey, and then once you've basically done all that you can do, then you're going to do a mission. I won't be doing all that on camera. I'll do it the first time. Hey, we got the moon seal. Grab. Builder artifact. I will slice. I will cut in, edit in any of the hangouts and any story stuff, even if it's like hangouts or you know, and I forget what their other things are called, but things that you do with the other characters. But I won't keep in like me exploring the grounds and upgrading stuff. I'll cut that out. At least item. Sure, I'll go on. Oshtur's gift, word of power. Oshtur's gifts allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds, which are locked, by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Oshtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Okay, so we're going to use a word of power. It's not fus, ro, or da. I'm not sure what the word is, but we can use it to open some doors. Words of power are magical incantations the hunter can use on the Abbey grounds. To use a word of power, hold R2. There we go. This word of power simply says open. Open sesame.
The goddess of order approves.
Oshtur. Thank you, Oshtur. It's another chest, but I can't open it. Now, I think the map marks where we find chests. Can we zoom in? Yes, we can. Yeah. See, that's where. So it marks where we find chests and what kind of chest it is, I believe. What rank it is. That's useful. Oh, I get that.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why
You mean
don't
they
come
all do
see
that?
me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Keeping secrets. Nothing bad can never happen. Oh, looks like I thought I was going to explore, but it just sent her home. Alright, let's keep playing, see if there's a mission for us. Hey, Charlie girl. Charlie.
There's my ferocious Charlie girl.
Good job, Charlie. Thank you for licking my face. Nothing to do here. Okay, objective says to go visit the forge.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience.
I was coming.
Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
It's completely unnecessary.
We still have so many more movies to show you, like 70s grindhouse flicks.
What house?
See, Hunter, you're so much more than a weapon. You're fun.
Who is saying that? I know it's Nico, but where is she? Oh, she's right there. God. Can't even say. Yeah, she's right. She's right here. She's right here. Gotta remember where these people like to sit. What's up, Doc? You know I was gonna say it. So, if you don't like it, that's your fault.
Just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
So, this is tutorial. Basically, just like we'll be bringing gamma coils to Tony, we'll be bringing the artifacts over to Doctor Strange. He'll open them, and they'll have goodies for us. What's this? The moon. Tarot card. The moon. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. Interesting. Glass. Inspect.
Ah, I see.
Cluttered table. A desk cluttered with books, some of them older than you, and you are quite old. Well, I don't think she's that old. I think she spent most of her time, most of her existence in a deep sleep, so I don't think that counts as being old. Tony's armor. One of Tony's many Iron Man suits, polished to a high gloss. Though it is powered off, the eyes seem to follow you. And that reminds me, we haven't done a question of the episode yet. So if you've reached this far, congratulations and thank you again for watching. The question of the episode is, are you a fan of Iron Man? And if you are, what is your favorite Iron Man suit? Inspect.
Fascinating.
Strange's cape. One of Strange's cape. Suspended in an ornate glass case, the cape floats in the air, rippling silently through the air, though the air is still. Yeah, I can read, I promise. Orb of Agamotto. Strange's Orb of Agamotto. One of few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. A powerful energy emanates from the inside as the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. That was a globe for some reason. Well, let's talk to Strange first.
Whatever artifact is inside, it's better off in our hands. If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
Let's open it. I want you to make some
I hope the two
badass.
of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter.
Hunter using that age-old
All this talk is
magic
going
called
nowhere
flattery.
unless we can get this container open and study what's inside.
Open it.
The anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite.
Oh. Okay.
What have you brought me today?
Studying artifacts. Studying artifacts unlocks more powerful research projects at the Forge and generates significant resources for use in ability upgrades and crafting. Oh, it's a common artifact? Let's study it. Thought it blew up.
Hosts of Hoggoth. I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The Cube of Nothingness. The Tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. A simple object, though certainly not useless.
Tony. Alright, so that gave us 28 attack essence, 23 heroic essence, 25 skill essence. Don't worry about that. I think we use them to make items like cards or stuff.
Only more of my time could be dedicated to study. I'd just as soon leave the fighting to the punchier types.
Like me. Research projects take 1 day to complete but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. Alright, so what we can research the foundry with the forge schematic. Increase ability options and earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma cores. Or item bench. Craft powerful single use item. So that we're gonna try to get everything obviously, but it's all a matter of what to prioritize. Carol says we need to up our game to meet this new threat. As usual, she's right. But to do more in combat, we'll need to do more down here in the Forge. A self-learning AI workstation running endless combat situations might help me make better use of this coil stuff. Tony Stark. So we'll do this first. Research is now in progress. Return to the Forge tomorrow morning for results. Right behind me. Where are you?
You moving into the Forge, Hunter?
No. You? Are you moving into the Forge? What's this?
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The Forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with the spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Okay, so now we can take out Ghost Rider if you wanted to. It's just gonna be.
Burn on.
Hey, Blade.
Talking training with Ghost Rider.
Yeah, man.
Spirits of vengeance
Yeah,
trying the
he's out.
hardest. Bad guys better start running.
Yeah, man.
The time for punishment is here.
I hear you, Haas. All about the punishment. Ugh.
Guess I can put away the garlic. Won't do much good against Hydra.
Alright, let's do some interact here. Alright, so we do daily sparring, obviously.
Like playing
Yeah.
fire, huh?
Every day, the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards. So today, we have to spar with Ghost Rider, but after this, we'll be able to choose. We'll get a combat bonus for Ghost Rider and some friendship EXP. XP. Let's do it.
Maybe you should be the...
Okay, we got the train XP, friendship, and we got quick thinking for Ghost Rider. Gain 2 fast at mission start. We'll find out what fast is if we ever take him out on a
report to
mission.
the war room. We've got a mission.
Guess we have a mission. Never mind.
Good to see you, Hunter.
Okay.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city, but we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let us get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
That's not good.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally.
Gonna grab some
And
water.
no magic.
Remember to
There
stay
is no
hydrated,
passage
folks.
to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
We'll find her.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today.
That's enough, Carol.
You better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Then I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Dang it. Where am I supposed to find her? Carol still wants to talk.
Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helps.
She could not have gone
Thanks,
back to the
Captain.
sanctum.
I shall find her.
Yes, Flash.
If you've come to ask me where Magic is, the answer is I don't know.
Huh?
She doesn't talk to me very much anymore. She blames me for Wanda. I fear if she doesn't let her go, it will cost us all.
Does she blame Wanda for Agatha?
Go find her and talk some sense into her, will you?
Yeah, well.
We don't have much time.
Alright, alright. Well, I don't know where she is, but the map does, I believe. So let's see if we can... That's the Blade, Nico, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Caretaker. Where the heck is... I can't fast travel. Where the heck is Wanda? Guess we just have to talk to everyone. Let's talk to DC dudes. Where's your prototype? Okay.
What's up, Sunshine?
You would not perchance know where I can
Wand
find
magic.
magic.
Sure, just look all around you. The Abbey is literally littered with magic. Can't go anywhere without tripping over some hex or curse.
Tony.
Right. Thank you, Tony.
Of course, Ileana's code name is going to be a little confusing
Doctor, have you seen magic recently?
in a place like this.
I'm curious why you would be asking me that. Perhaps I'm just being sensitive, but I get the feeling she doesn't like me very much. I suspect it has something to do with losing Wanda. Sorry I can't help you more.
Okay. She muttered something about Wanda. Nico would know.
Nico, do you know where Magic is? We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Thanks for your help.
She still has a room here? Interesting. I can't feel for Magic being basically the gatekeeper here, but I mean, those are her powers. There she is.
Well met.
Well met indeed. Various frames in the Abbey can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed for frames for a small cost. Paintings from your inventory can be placed in empty frames for free. Do I have a picture? I don't think I do. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll have to consider that.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal.
It's harsh, but yeah.
Something. Come back later.
So, I think with Ileana, you can't be all like touchy-feely with her. She isn't like that. She's high Russian. So, you need to basically kind of bully her. I think she kind of likes that. Ooh, look, there's a picture of Wanda and Pietro on the desk there. That's kind of neat.
Captain Marvel has a lead on Hydra. Time to go.
Up here whining. Let's go.
I'm in the middle of something. Come back later.
Something more important than saving the world?
Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
I do not suppose there are any spells in there that will banish Lilith and save the world.
Hard to say. These incantations appear to have been written for Wanda alone. Maybe a world without Wanda is one we are not meant to save. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
Yeah, I'm trying to be balanced, so... I want a damn portal already.
Then put the damn book down and help me get her back.
You are nothing if not direct. Not to mention unrelenting. I can respect that. And perhaps you are not entirely incorrect. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Thank you, Liana. Alright. And now we can use magic if we want. We're good to go.
Hey, you. I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Caretaker's Journal, July 13, 1689. A coven of witches from across the sea have sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are stretched to our limits. I've sent a moon seal to their home in Salem by way of the Knights of Wundagar. I have no doubt this will take care of the troubles they face. Count on that. So we're going to be going with Hunter, Carol, and then Dealer's Choice. Ghost Rider earned a combat bonus for sparring with the Hunter. Add him to the squad and to earn powerful boost at the start of the next mission. Well, guess we have no choice, so let's go with Ghost Rider. And since we are, let's check him out. Robbie Reyes. While the spirit of vengeance has taken on many forms, Robbie Reyes might be the most reluctant of its many hosts. Working as a mechanic in Los Angeles, Robbie made the mistake of street racing in the possessed muscle car known as the Hell Ride. When things went south, Robbie was killed by a local gang. The spirit of vengeance brought him back by transforming him into the Ghost Rider. Now you know how to play. Ghost Rider deals massive damage to his enemies, but at the cost of himself and his allies. Self-damage and souls. Ghost Rider's abilities are more powerful than most other heroes, but they also extract a cost when used, either damaging Ghost Rider or discarding cards from the hand. Ghost Rider can offset the self-damage through his Souls mechanic. As Ghost Rider KOs his enemies, he fills his Souls meter. Once the meter is filled, he immediately draws a Drain Soul ability. Drain Souls is a heroic chain ability that not only damages targets, but also heals Ghost Rider with Lifesteal. Every time Drain Souls is used, all Drain Soul abilities gain +1 chain, making them more powerful, but they also increase their heroism cost by 1 as well. Ghost Rider requires large amounts of heroism to be effective. He is best partnered up with a support hero who can generate the heroism he needs to keep him protected and healed, as Ghost Rider's self-damage can make him vulnerable. So, yeah, it's a little tricky to use. Do we like this costume for Ghost Rider? Do we? Let's see. It's kind of wild. Here's a classic one. We'll keep it Robbie's default for now. And I don't think we have any new cards for anybody, so let's go. Weird. This might be a tricky mission just because.
I did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
Yeah, what's stopping it?
Shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Oh,
Ah, that is not good.
good point.
Yeah, I try to be considerate.
Tell that to Doctor Strange. His roof. Sorry, Eliana. We'll take you out for missions. Don't worry, you're not just a gatekeeper. Yeah.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified
This
in
is
New
definitely a
York.
story mission.
Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going to find out exactly what's going on down there.
Stop the Hydra helicopter. Disable the helicopter before it can depart. Target the helicopter. Attacks to disable it before time runs out. Full force. So he's got a card. He's got a card. Certain enemies will grant powerful cards when KO'd. Quick thinking. Fast. So let's run what these cards.
Right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Roger that. Alright, so let's see what these abilities are. Quick thinking, gain too fast. Fast. Hero cards cost 1 less heroism to use for 2 turns. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we can do with Ghost Rider. Hellmouth. Create a drop with an increased chance to KO enemies for 2 turns. Increased chance. Okay. Got a critical slash plus, forceful knockback. Got a quick slash. Forceful knockback in any direction. Takes 17. Ghost Rider takes 17 damage. Okay, we got a quick card here, so let's do that. So Carol, Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider. Hunter's not taking any shots here. Let's try to take the pressure off Ghost Rider. This guy's sort of out of the way.
How invigorating.
Nicely done. Take extra damage, or we can just do a forceful knockback, get rid of 2. Get rid of this. But which direction? Oh, I can't reach. Dang it. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Look at this. Can't you reach? Get some block going. Ooh, yeah, let's taunt. Like that idea. If I attack him, it's kind of wasted. I block. Nice.
Well, that's exciting.
Just need one more. Then we can get a photon beam going. Put this through. You know what? I'm going to do this. Because we don't have to card plays this turn, but we can get binary going. Oh, okay, we got a photon beam now. What do we do from here? We get damage to helicopter too if we go this way. So if we knock back this guy, then so we can't finish him at all. Look at this guy. No. Not the best played. Not the best played. Maybe instead of Drain Souls, we got Drain Soul ready. Okay. 21. Okay, so what we're gonna do.
Wonder what the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys.
go battery. Alright. Ah, this one. Okay. Hey. Perfect. And that turned out better than I was afraid of. I have no heroism, but Ghost Rider's gonna take a shot. Carol's gonna take a hit, but she's got Myri to protect her.
Never surrender. There won't be enough to see.
Alright, you're starting to piss me off.
Ghost Rider's got Drained Soul to
Looks
protect.
like they want to try a few more.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Dang.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
This. Give me your souls.
Interesting.
Use a forceful knockback because we need to start doing damage on the chopper. That will do both. Heal that. So this isn't good because we only have one card play left. I wanted to get enough for Photon Beam, but I kind of messed that up. We just don't have enough heroism. I wanted to do Hell Ride too. Darn it. What do we do now? Okay. Who else is on the field? Both attacking Carol. Yeah. Discard for this one. That could be useful for the next turn. Not much for this one though. We don't need a taunt. We have 3 turns to take out the chopper. We can do it. Yeah, we can do it. First.
Ready up.
It's gonna be close, but we can do it. Big hit. Okay, nothing much we can do now, so. Nothing. Just got block. Okay, I run out of time.
The last thing we
Two
need is for that
heals.
pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper.
Yeah, we're on it.
With pleasure.
Well, she said please. Get rid of both of our heals here. Oof. Okay. Let's have a head could help. Yeah, we're in dire straits here. We have no heroism. Okay, thank you. Thank goodness. Get Carol here. Well, we can do Hellray too, but that discards discards the entire hand. So we want to do this first. We don't have enough heroism for both anyway. Can I hit both? Are you kidding me? I can only hit one? No, scratch that. I'll move here. It's better. Is this gonna hit the chopper too? It should. This should hit the chopper, but I want to be extra careful. Okay, that'll hit the chopper and give it to Jabronis.
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
Darn right. Let's strike the chopper. I'll take it down to 2. We have no redraws. Okay, so we'll take out the chopper the next turn. Which means, I mean, we might as well do this guy.
I'm on it.
Carol's just a wrecking ball this mission. Fortunately, we don't have anything to attack the chopper with in terms of environmental stuff.
That helicopter's about to take off, and with it, any
chill, we got this.
madman is actually ranting about.
We got this.
We will stop it.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow this human,
That's completely
these
useless.
mere mortals, dare to stand against
Oh,
three
God.
fearsome gods. All is
Gotta be kidding me right
possible
now.
with mother.
Does this generate? No. This is bad. Luckily, we do have the 1 heroism. But can we actually use it immune to knockback? Whoa, this is bad. We don't have... Oh, no. We don't have anything to... No. Come on. We can't win this. Alright, so let's see what happens when we finish our turn, because there's nothing else we can do. We have no redraws. We have a move, but moves don't do anything yet. We haven't unlocked anything that can help us at this point of the game. I can move Carol here, but what can she do? Can she kick this thing? Ooh, yeah, it's gonna take off.
They got away.
Do not worry, heroes. We'll still
Restoring
witness
power.
the results.
Well, that's a Firaxis strategy game for you. It's kind of brutal sometimes. Kind of really brutal. So let's do it again. We'll keep that in to show how brutal that was. So first, we'll do this.
It's your time.
I know it's not doing damage to the chopper, but we still gotta get rid of the minions.
Just like old times.
Okay, we can do this. First one, we can get photon beam right away this time. By knocking this jerk into the helicopter.
Your time has come. Held.
feel great.
Okay, no binary. Whatever. You can do big damage to this guy from here. Or next time.
Is that all?
And we'll still have enough heroism to do a full-time blast next turn.
For victory. So easily defeated.
Honorable. Okay.
Don't waste the opportunity.
That's a nice lineup right there.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Would have been more damage if she had gone binary, but okay, let's do a Drain Soul. Get some health back with Ghost Rider.
Make way for vengeance.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
And one step ahead. I need two of these. Heal. This one's after Ghost Rider. Should I? Yeah, we're in a better position than last turn. So just use one step ahead. Hey, there's binary. Okay. That was a free card, so we have no more moves, we have no more nothing.
Smooth sailing so far.
What are you talking about?
That won't be enough to save you.
Oh, dang it.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
This will give us 2 heroism and also heal Ghost Rider.
Walk in the light.
I am empowered.
The heroism I want for another photon beam. Who's the line of this time? There's no real yeah, there's no real lineup for a photon beam this time. Maybe we can go for Hellrite instead. Damage each enemy in a line. I think Hellrite is a wider line than photon beam. Obviously does more damage. And yeah, I'll discard our card, but whatever. You only live once. So we'll try to get over here. Yeah, that's it. Except, make sure we get the chopper. I want to kill. Oh, it's not wider. It's the same. if it's the same length, I want to discard our hand over it, so.
Now I see why so many fear your strike.
Not this time, Hydra. Not this
You've
time.
grounded the helicopter. Excellent. Now you'll need to clean up the rest of Hydra's forces.
Oh, unfortunately, we don't have any. One. We don't have any heroism to get a hell ride. Otherwise, we got 3 in a row here. We just easily clean up. Sure, this is a dark card. I'd rather not use it. But
Weak, even for Hydra.
we don't have any more heroism. Another hell ride.
We're losing ground.
Fear is temporary. I am forever.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans,
I mean, they kind of are.
these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
Oh, we don't have heroism. Dang it. Fine, let's just. Well, I want to see if I can get Ghost Rider to take this guy out, but we don't have heroism.
You are too weak for this fight.
Yeah.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last. There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory. Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
It always feels like somebody's watching the hunter. Ooh.
Count on it.
Is that Monsieur Sabretooth I see? Yeah, that could have gone better. Oh. Okay, so we'll go into Heroic 1 at the very least. Enemies will get 25% health and 12.5% more stronger, basically. And we'll be down to 1 revive per mission. I don't know if we had more before. But we'll get a little bit more hero XP and 50% gloss bonus. So yes, we will change it up to that. I don't know if we'll go further. Probably won't, because I do want this to remain casual. It always feels like Sabretooth is watching me, and I got no privacy, because Sabretooth is watching me. Mission rewards are tied to hero level, so as the hunter gains levels in combat, the rewards offered on future missions will improve. Don't worry about leveling every hero. As the hunter's level increases, any weaker heroes will automatically level up so they don't fall far behind. There's also other ways to quickly level up weaker heroes, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll quickly talk with Magic, and then we're going to have to end our episode.
Hunter?
Robbie's using Spark.
Chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've
You're
been
going to catch
staring at
cold,
the night
child.
sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
We're going to stay dark with Magic.
I'm not a mind reader, Magic. Speak plain.
You know, Hunter,
She
one of the
really
things
does
I
like Dark
about
Hunter.
you is your intolerance for bull, even from me.
Stop speaking in riddles and just tell me what is on your mind.
It is not what's on my mind I'm worried about.
What worries you then?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
Do you think Limbo is still safe to travel in?
Safe? Hunter, you are the sweetest, most naive demon I have ever met. Limbo has never been safe. It's just no one there would dare assault one of my portals. My presence protects you. All of you. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
Well, guess I'm gonna have to choose dark options with Ileana, and hopefully everybody else will more than balance out when I use light options with them. In any case, we're gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, the question of the episode is: are you a fan of Iron Man? And if so, what suit of his is your favorite? Comment down below, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Thank you for spending time with my channel, with my video, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.